Hi, it's Lisa, Twyla's mom. How are all of you doing? Today is Monday, October 2nd. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm wearing my hair a little different than how it was cut, mainly because my hand still, I can't maneuver it, or anything. And you can tell it's starting to look kind of bruised. It's not dirty, it's bruised. But I can't use my round hairbrush to blow dry and kind of flip it down. So for the next few weeks, I'm just going with a messy look. Yeah. So what am I doing? I'm not doing anything where I have to be dressed up or anything like that, other than Saturday. Saturday, September 30th, my second born, my second son, he was married to a beautiful, beautiful young lady. Her name is Danielle. It was magnificent, just magnificent. They had a venue that it was from the outside it looks like a barn, but on the and in the inside it does too. It's got that barn motif look to it, and hardwood floors and full kitchen, bathroom, the whole thing. And the outside had like a patio area. And they got married at 3:30 in the afternoon, and it was just beautiful, beautiful weather. A little breezy, but just enough to keep it cool. So they were able to have the wedding ceremony outside. And this property has a beautiful lake. Well, it's not even really a lake. It's a big pond, but I mean they keep it very well maintained. There's no weeds around it. You go out, you can take pictures out there, which we did. They also have the upstairs of this barn is where the bride gets ready or whatever, and then they have a bunkhouse in the back where the groom gets ready. Both areas have showers and everything, and it was just beautiful. Danielle, my daughter-in-law, yes, she's my daughter-in-law now. She is so talented. She did all of the decorations. She did all of like, here is my corsage that I wore, because her colors were mint green and white, and because they were having a kind of western look to it, she incorporated a lot of burlap in it. But she actually sewed these little corsages. You can see, I'll show you. She got these pearls that are on the elastic, and she just sewed them. I didn't even realize she knew how to sew, but oh wow, I was just so impressed. And when you first walked around the building to where the patio area was, she had this pretty table that she had painted white, and she had painted in the mint green hearts that kind of were entwined together, and she had her initials and his initial, and then a W that went, like, here was one heart, here's the other heart, and then the W was like around the two hearts. It was just gorgeous. And then she had ordered these, but she had to put them together. And these were the little announcements. Plus, it served as a fan because she was having it at the end of September, which this feels good right now. So she wasn't quite sure if it would be hot or not. And these are just great. So I picked up two. Yes. And on the back it says who was in the wedding party and everything. And then it gave you the order of events, and like here it is, some music plays, and then we say I do, the unity ceremony of the family, and then everyone celebrates. The unity ceremony of the family was so, I almost started crying. Oh, it was just right behind the minister was a small table that they had. It was white, And my son said that she had found all these little tables and things that at garage sales and stuff, and then she painted them to match. But on this table right behind the minister, there was one big mason jar, and then two mason jars next to it, and then two small, like jelly jars that she had wrapped burlap around, and each one had the initial, like Danielle's had a D, Chucky's had a C, Chucky's son, Bryson, had a B, and Danielle's daughter, Andrea, had an A. So each one of these jars were labeled. Each jar held a different color of sand. And she had like white for her, green for the mint green for Chucky, light blue for Bryson, and light pink for Andrea. And the reverend, or the minister, and they did have a woman minister, and she said, the family unites, and we are making one family, that type of a little, I don't want to say speech, but and then Chucky and Danielle put in some of their sand. And then she said something, to Andrea and Bryson, and they walked up and they poured their sand together. And then at the very end, she said, now the parents, pours the rest of their sand in. And then they had this, then they put the lid on top of it. Her and Chucky put the lid on top of it. So now they have this beautiful, and then on the big mason jar where they poured everything in, they had the W in the burlap for their last name. And I just get choked up thinking about it because it was just so precious. And after we get all that done, they didn't want anyone in the barn yet because that's where the reception was, and they had it all set up and everything. They didn't want all the kids in there messing around and stuff until after pictures were taken, because they knew they were going to take pictures outside by the lake. So her and Chucky had made different yard games for the kids to play. Chucky had made a beanbag toss with this these slanted boards with the W and the hole that they throw the beanbags in. They had rented a popcorn machine, so and they had the big galvanized tubs that held water and soda and juice and they did have beer. And wine. They did have beer and wine in those. Well, they didn't have the wine. They had wine coolers outside. The wine was during dinner. But so then we get all the pictures taken and everything, and I'm gonna say it was about 5:45 by this time. The caterer was supposed to be there by 6, but the DJ was all set up and everything. So they went ahead and opened the doors for the barn, and oh my gosh, it was just gorgeous. They had lights on the rafters. They had it was just gorgeous. Yeah, I'll have to get some pictures and show you guys. But anyway, that was a long story for Saturday, but it was just great. Now that day, Twyla did help me curl my hair under and make it look like it did the day before. But, just everyday use, there's no reason to even, worry about it. I put a little mousse in and kind of give it some scrunch, and that's enough for the day. The only place I have to go today is my physical therapist. I do have to do that. But she doesn't care what my hair looks like. And then, I forgot to tell you guys, then on Saturday night, while Danielle and Chucky were, their wedding night, Andrea went with her grandma, and Bryson came home with his grandma, and he is just the best kid to watch. He just, all he wanted to do was play the Wii, so we hooked it up, and he was perfectly happy. Yep. And then Danielle came in the next morning and got him about 12 o'clock. Yeah. So, but anyway, I did get some mail and I wanted to show you guys some friend mail. And the first one I got is right here. And it is from Chiquita Green. Oh, I just love Chiquita. She is just a sweetheart. And I did already open this because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get on here today. And I picked this up last Friday. But she went on vacation in Arizona, and they went to go and see the Grand Canyon. I have been to the Grand Canyon, Conchita, and it is amazing. It's just, it makes you just kind of stand back in awe, because it's just for miles as far as you can see. It's just beautiful. And honestly, it's the most expensive part about us going to see the Grand Canyon was the gas. Yeah, the gas and the hotel room. We stayed one night nearby, I think like 30 miles away from it. But it doesn't cost a thing to go and see it. So I urge anyone who's going to travel in that direction, if you have not seen the Grand Canyon, you do need to go and see it. But she sent me this lovely card. And I just love this. Look at this tea towel. I love you more than coffee, but don't make me prove it. This is going in my kitchen. It's going to hang up in my kitchen. It's got a nice little hanger. And she picked this up for me on her travels. And thank you, Chiquita, for thinking about me. And don't worry, hon. I know I have not been on here and done as many videos as I have in the past and everything, but I'm doing well. My hand is doing good. And yeah, just doing perfect. Yes, I'm doing okay. Then the next one that I got is what came from Pat Crispel. We all know Pat. She is back from Arizona. She is in Pennsylvania right now, still waiting for grandbabies. Yes, she is. And it came unglued, so I do have to fix it. But she sent me this nice little get well soon card. And great to see you smiling. Oh, and she's back in the lower 48, so she's able to get all the internet she wants. And she sent me some of these nice little stickers, all these cute stickers. These are just perfect for the fall. Oh, I just love them. Look at this one. Oh, and these little guys. And some more pumpkins. And the little poochies. I work with a man that his dog is a pug, and he just loves that pug. I might have to give him that pug pilgrim. But she made me this nice little note card here. And it did come unglued, which I can fix that. But see, look at that. And she has colored that little bird. And oh, it's just so cute. And then you open it up. And she's wrote her letter in here. And she was saying that, her husband is busy preaching at the churches and at different prisons and stuff. He's getting ready to teach in the islands the last week of October unless Maria the storm does too much damage to the island. I'm not sure which island she's speaking of. So, Pat, if you can, let us know which island you're speaking about. She'll be going down to Florida before long. And she's still waiting on those grandbabies, like I said. And her son, David Jr., is busy in Texas with some relief work. because Texas, it'll be a long time before they get recuperated, as well as Puerto Rico and parts of Florida. It's going to be a little while for them. But yeah, so that one is from Pat. Thank you so much, Pat. Thank you, thank you. Then the next card I got is from, now Justin, you know I'm going to butcher your name. Justin Lac, I'm not even going to try. It's Justin from Hawaii. He's the only person here on YouTube that I know on our channel that's from Hawaii. So we're just going to say Mr. Justin from Hawaii. But look at this lovely card he sent. Look at the outside of that. Whoops. And then the outside here. Oh, it's just beautiful. And then the inside, this card is just gorgeous. Look at this hummingbird. And it's got like a sheen to it. Can you see that? It's like a sparkle. It is just beautiful. And even the back. Ah. And then the inside. Oh my gosh. Ah. And yes, Justin, I am feeling much better. Thank you. And I really, really love this card. And at the end, he puts, Aloha, Justin. But, yes, I am feeling much better. I love the card. I love everything you guys have sent me. And I appreciate it all. And just wanted to get on here and tell you guys thank you. I can't think of anything else. I really can't. I spend a lot of time talking about my son's wedding, didn't I? But it was a gorgeous day. It really, really was. We really enjoyed ourselves. Danced and, and everything. And they had it catered, barbecue sandwiches, and stuff like that. And it was just gorgeous. It was just gorgeous. I can't wait to see the pictures that they have taken. Oh, boy. And then yesterday was Sunday. Oh, yesterday, boy, I get myself busy. I'll tell you what. I might speak about that in another video. So I think I'm just going to leave this one as a chit chat friend Mel video. And I'll get on here in the next day or two and kind of talk a little bit about what I did on Sunday. Yeah, because I was busy. Did something I've been in dire need of doing. I had to do it. I got it done. I was bored. It took me all day long, but I am very pleased with it. And I think I'll wait and talk about that another day. Because you guys know I gotta get on here as much as possible while I'm not working, okay? Well, be sure to leave a comment down below for Justin, Pat, and for Kachita. Tell them all I said, that you're saying hi and everything like that. And don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a comment for everybody. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Chiquita. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.